quite knowledgeable when I figured that he was media, right? I did not know. And I had seen his name, but yeah, he's going to be there selling his book. He is doing a presentation on the human approach to an alien phenomenon. And I am so looking forward to getting to meet him. I think that it's going to be fun. I think he's fascinating. I am so interested in catching his shows that it's going to be great. I'm excited by that. And I just think that the fact that he is going to be here and he is reaching out, I think that people want this information, no matter how they have to get it out there, taken care of. I'm just amazed and excited to be able to meet him and have that conversation. And, you know, I don't know if I have saved the best for last or not. I think so. But a lot of people think so. And I'm just going to put it out there that I did not realize how personable and funny this man is. He's brilliant. He is the guy with the hair. He is Giorgio Tsoukalos, and he is the co-executive producer of Ancient Aliens. He publishes Legendary Times magazine. He is so well versed in just about every aspect of this phenomenon. He was really surprised when we met recently and he found out that I had been at the original AlienCon. It was a little rough because it was a first time thing. He knew, a lot of people knew that the draw for these ancient alien personalities was going to be huge. It was a shock to a lot of the organizers. As I said, they had anticipated 3,000. They had well over 10,000 people show up. Saturday was insane. Everyone, it seems like from everywhere, had shown up. And these panel rooms were rather small. I'm going to tell you how fantastic these speakers were. The panel that included, well, it was moderated by George Norrie. It included Nick Pope, Linda Moulton Howe, and the wonderful Jim Mars. And they moved it to the exhibition hall because there were that many people who wanted to see it. The acoustics were not there. The crowd was in the hundreds. They filled the exhibition hall. The vendors loved it. I'll put that out there too, because they got to listen to the lecture as well as sell their products and meet their fans and get everything. Everything worked for everyone, except that these personalities for the rest of that conference were so inundated. There was really no downtime for them, because when they would go from point A to point B, their fans were everywhere. They were having discussions. Linda Moulton Howe would spend at least an hour after every panel that she was on, discussing her findings and her research and her history with people who wanted to learn from her. A, she's a gifted teacher, but B, she was brilliant. And it was just something to see. It really was. I was so impressed with every single person who was there for AlienCon 2016, because they all stepped up. And when it came to the final signing, almost every single person, without fail, was at their table, meeting their fans, greeting their fans. And how cool is that, right? Always good to remember the people that brought you and dance with them a little bit. And these people do that. And I am just so blown away by the fact that it's going to be even better this year. It is. I don't know if I have left off anyone's name. I'm going to go through some of the people from the shows who are going to be there. I mentioned David Duchovny and Sean Astin. Jonathan Del Arco from Star Trek The Next Generation. Mark Goddard, who is an actor and Lost in Space. Angela Cartwright, obviously Lost in Space. Marta Kristen. Bill Mumy. Sorry, Bill. Maxwell Jenkins, who is the first time alien guest from Netflix's version of Lost in Space. Gates McFadden, Robert Picardo, Mary McConnell, Mitch Pileggi from The X-Files, Mary McDonnell from Battlestar Galactica. And she's also the host of the Lady Bam podcast. I did not mention that. All of those are first-time Ancient Alien guests, along with Meena Sundwal from Netflix's Lost in Space. We have... I saw someone else. Oh, how could I forget? Dean Aliato. And I probably said that wrong too. And Dean, my apologies if so. He is an award-winning sci-fi filmmaker. He's also a UFO researcher. Don't you know that's going to be a fun person to have a conversation with? And I'm going to work on that. I hope I get the opportunity. Caroline Corey. She's a filmmaker, a futurist, and an author. She will also be on a panel that I'm attending. So I can't wait for that. And we have John Joshny, who is the media and content producer for Netflix's version Lost in Space. And I mentioned Matt and Burke, who are the writer and executive producers for that version of Lost in Space. So, there's really so much that's going to be happening here. They have a full schedule. They have over 200 items. They have the producers of Ancient Aliens. They have Ancient Aliens Destination Orion. That's going to be cool because the constellation Orion figures so strongly in so many different monoliths. Government cover-ups and crash sites. The impact of Star Trek, and we all know that the flip phone came from the little communicator, right? And the doctors carried iPads well before the day. Then there's going to be an examination of hyperspace. There is going to be Robert Clotworthy speaking, and that's going to be Exploring the Explorers. I'm telling you, the guy knows as much as anybody involved in this field. There's going to be a lecture on Stranger Things Have Happened, Making a Career in Entertainment. I think that's cool. The Women of Star Wars. There's going to be a session on Ancient Aliens, the Visionaries. Got government UFO programs. And that's going to cover some of the stuff I think that To the Stars Academy is speaking about. Ancient symbols in TV and films. Sequestered technology. And megaliths and earth energies of ancient South America. I've got to think Hugh's going to be involved in that one, don't you? Then there's actually going to be a breakout on Stranger Things, What Will Happen in Season 3, so that's going to be good. Ancient Aliens, The Star Children, Death on Mars, Alien Invasion, Likelihood, Protocols, and The Need to Know. I think that's going to be interesting because you know what? You do need to know if something like that were to happen. Then there's whistleblower revelations about AI and an alien presence. I've got to think that Linda Moulton Howe will be involved in that because her AI presentation will make you weak in the knees. It's just astounding. Science fiction meets science fact. E.T. Contact, they are here. Documentary screening and talkback. Rami Romani will be lecturing. Let's see. There's so much. Ancient aliens, new archaeological discoveries. That's going to be fascinating. And breakthrough physics. This is one that I am going to be in. Warp drives, stargates, and the quantum connection. Y'all know how fascinated I am by the quantum science and the quantum computers that are coming out. Oh my word, astounding. So, let's see. What is astrobiology? Ancient aliens, aliens and stargates, the world beyond us, channeling extraterrestrials, and I really hope that William and Claire will be involved in that. First contact experience, a trek through Star Trek, making sense of it all, replacing denial with wonder, exploring the world. Ancient Aliens, Destination Mars, History's Project Blue Book. That's going to be fantastic. Ancient Aliens, I Was Abducted. Secret Space Program, The History of Egypt. I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a good panel. UFO sightings around the world. 50 years of Chariots of the Gods. I can't imagine who's going to be hosting that one, right? That's going to be fantastic. Ancient Aliens, Space Station Moon. Dean Aliato's UFO Stories. John Brandenburg, Science and Author. I will be in that panel, in that lecture. And, Ancient Aliens, The Next Humans, The Truth Embargo, Gregory Passman session. Histories in Search of. Why Space? The past, present, and future of Lost in Space, UFO abductions. Oh my goodness. 25 years of the X-Files, Ancient Aliens, Metaphysics and Prophecy, What is SETI? That'll be interesting because Seth really is fascinating. Theoretical Plasma Physics for Dummies. I need that book. The Ancient Aliens, Beyond Roswell, Developing AI to Communicate with Aliens, Debate the Best Star Trek. I know the best Star Trek. And, the McPherson tape, Comets and Meteor Showers, How to Power Up Humanity for Extraterrestrial Contact. Oh my gosh, we're out of time. We're so out of time. Earth Goods, I'm in that one too. So anyway, there's so much more. I hope that if you cannot be there, that you will follow up with me. We are going to have a review show. I'm going to be broadcasting, Facebook Live every chance I get, depending on, obviously, my signal. That was a real killer last time, but we'll get it. But thank you so much for being with me. I know it's short. My plane leaves at 5:30. I've got to be at the airport at 4. So thank you so much. I appreciate every single person listening. I hope so much that if you're where you can get there, you attend this event. It's going to be brilliant. The guests are astounding. The organizers are so professional and doing such a great job. And until then, thank you so much. This has just been fantastic, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Have a safe week. We'll be back. Same cat time, same cat channel. Thanks. Good night.
You are listening to WPHM Digital Broadcasting. The best in paranormal talk radio.